I'm Daniel with Equality Texas, and this is the legislative update for Friday, March 27th, the 74th day of the Texas Legislature's 140-day regular session. On Monday, families from all over Texas traveled to Austin for Family Advocacy Day at the Capitol. It was an amazing day, and I'd like to thank our partners at the Handsome Father and PFLAG for their help making it possible. On Wednesday, the House State Affairs Committee heard HB 1745 by Cecil Bell. The bill would move the responsibility for the issuance of marriage license from locally elected county clerks to the Texas Secretary of State, an appointed bureaucrat in Austin. The bill then allows, but does not require, the Secretary of State to permit county clerks to issue marriage licenses, but requires the Secretary of State to suspend the issuance of all marriage licenses in a county if the clerk issues a license to a same-gender couple in compliance with a court order. That's a whole new level of bureaucracy in Austin, and it comes with a price tag of over $1 million a year to the taxpayers, according to the Legislative Budget Board, plus up to another $1.3 million lost in revenue for counties, according to the Texas Association of County and District Clerks. Plus, who knows how many million in the inevitable lawsuit that Attorney General Paxton will, I'm certain, pursue defense of with gusto. All to keep loving, committed couples from making a publicly accountable legal commitment. Your tax dollars at work. The hearing went very well. The committee heard from faith leaders, from parents, couples, grandparents, legal experts, and county clerks, all articulating why HB 1745 is a bad idea. The bill is currently pending in committee. Basically, it's sitting on a desk, waiting to be considered. The committee would have to vote on it by May 11th for it to continue on its way to become law. We'll continue to advocate on your behalf in the Capitol every day until that deadline passes. Next week, on Tuesday, the House will take up HB 1. This is the bill that will become the state's budget for the next 2 years. The danger with HB 1 comes in the form of amendments. Now, the House has pretty strict rules about the germaneness of amendments. You can't just amend anything onto anything else. And the Speaker of the House has pretty broad discretion to determine if amendments are germane. So, for instance, a bill that's about creating an insurance program for bank deposits can't be amended to create funding to pay rewards for the capture of bank robbers, or at least not according to the ruling from Speaker Stevenson in 1933. But a bill to change the drinking age can be amended to better define the offense of selling alcohol to a minor, at least according to Speaker Lewis in 1985. The appropriations bill is tricky because it touches on almost every aspect of state government, or at least the parts of state government that cost money. Since 1905, due to a ruling by Speaker Seabury, it's been the practice of the House to include contingencies in the funding mechanism, i.e., spend the money this way, or we take the money away. The risk here is that an amendment could be attached that requires a state agency only spend money in a way that discriminates against lesbian, gay, bisexual, or transgender Texans. Amendments to the appropriation bill must be pre-filed by this Saturday at noon. So we should have a full list of amendments by mid-afternoon, and the team here at Equality Texas, my wonderful, wonderful team, will begin reading carefully through all of them. I expect several hundred amendments to be filed, so it may take us a while to weed out all the bad ones, but be on the lookout for an action alert on Saturday evening in response. Tuesday is also the International Transgender Day of Visibility, and we're proud to be part of a coalition that is bringing trans Texans to the Capitol to talk to lawmakers that day. Register for the event on our website under the Event Calendar tab. We're also sponsoring a briefing on trans issues for lawmakers and their staff next Thursday, April 2nd. Join us April 6th in San Antonio for a briefing on the dangers of changing Texas's RFRA, April 13th in Austin for Freedom Advocacy Day, and April 26th through 27th in Austin for the Trans Texas Caucus and Lobby Day. Details for all of those events and others at equalitytexas.org. Until next week, I'm Daniel with Equality Texas.